This is Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. It looks like you got the same drink as me. That's not the important thing, Sam. Dillian Whyte has failed a VADA test, meaning that the Joshua fight is off. Reaction?
I'm just getting ready to go to the dog meeting, and you contacted me straight away, and I thought, Joe, I'm going to give Parsons 5 minutes because I'm going to give my put my 2 pence worth in. Oh, Derek
Oh my
Chisora.
God.
Get him in, get him in, get him in, sling him in. Give Derek that big last hurrah. Give him his 53rd chance at the big time. Let's fucking go, mate.
Really?
Donny Fish is trying to call me for some strange reason. Yes, mate. 100. All these people, right? That these people don't understand. Saying, oh, they can't do that. All these hard-earned people, right? That have literally got their money together to go to a big Anthony Joshua fight. Fuck off, Jesus! Keep getting.
But do not disturb on Samuel.
I don't know how to do it. How do you do? You have to show me how to do it.
Scroll down. Just get on.
mate. You got Hrgovic on the undercard, yeah. Sling him in. You got Derek Chisora ready to go. Sling him in. Let's go, mate. Let's not let the people down. Let's not let this bad thing overshadow what's going to be a great event. There's two guys there ready to go.
So as of right now, it looks like Team AJ are looking for an opponent. The card is going ahead. I suppose just on Dillian Whyte failing the test, what do you make of it? We know that there was an issue with the Rivas fight prior.
Unfortunately, Parsons, right? There's a lot of people, there's a lot of athletes on performance enhancing drugs. That's just the reality of it, and it's shit. It really is. It puts boxing. It makes boxing look awful, but the reality is there's a lot of fighters on drugs, and that's just the reality of it. We don't know the information yet, so I'm not gonna tear into Dillian because I don't know what he's been tested, what's been found in his system. There might be a risk. I know it's his 3rd time, but you don't know all I know is I care about now Anthony Joshua, who's going to, trust me, pay a lot of money for his camp. All the fighters on the undercard, loads of money. People don't understand. People don't get their money back with camps. You don't get reimbursed for camps. Yeah. So it's important the card goes ahead for all the undercard fighters, for sure. I still think it's a good card. And I think AJ can still fight. I think there's plenty of fighters out there that will take the gig. You've got little Andy Ruiz, who's geared up, ready to go for a fight. He's ready.
But do you not think at the same time you have to look, if the Deontay Wilder fight is riding on this in January?
No, fuck that, Parsons. He's just done a flipping 25-week camp in Dallas, mate. Let's go, mate. Let's fucking go. Let's get the fight on. Forget that shit. That fight is not signed, mate. It's not signed. It's not been announced. I want to see Anthony Joshua fight next week.
If it is Derek Chisora, how does that fight go? And would the backlash not be bigger than the
Derek Chisora, style-wise, has more chance of causing someone like Anthony Joshua problems than he did of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury would do what he did to Derek Chisora to pretty much 80% of the heavyweights, yeah? So I'm just saying that, listen, it's a lot of it's tongue-in-cheek and stuff with Derek, but Derek's there, mate. He's done a camp. 258 managed Derek, and the British boxing fans love Derek Chisora. So what people can say, Derek should have retired. I agree, Derek should have retired. So all these dickheads saying, "What's he talking about?" He's already fighting on the card. You arseholes. So he's there, ready to go.
How are you replying to the hate comments before they're there?
Or before they're already there, mate? Because fuck them, mate. They're gonna give me shit anyway for saying this. But I'm telling you, he's already fighting on this card. So promote him and put him in the main event.
Okay. If it's not, you think realistically on a week and what they've been training for,
no.
Do you think it's realistic they go with a Chisora and not a McKinney's, a Southpaw, a Hrgovic or someone like that?
No, I don't think they'll go for a Hrgovic because, listen, Derek Chisora for me, yeah, you know what you're going to get with him. You're going to get a tremendous fight for however long it lasts because he's bringing the heat. Yeah, I know Anthony Joshua manages him, so it makes the fight even easier to make.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
If they go with an opponent that's not already scheduled to fight on this card, which I think is what the case probably will be, then who do you get in on this amount of time?
Who is there? Who is that? Who is that? You don't know who's available. I'm saying what's available.
Mm.
This is what I do. Yeah. Gerald Washington, I presume, is already flown into the UK. Yeah. So what I'd do is I'd put Derek in with AJ and I'd put Johnny Fisher against Gerald Washington. That's what I would do. What are you smiling at, Parsons?
You'd put Johnny Fisher in with Gerald Washington next.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I would.
But that's like a Derek. Like we expect Derek to win that fight, but it's a bit of an unknown quantity. That's a like. I love
Johnny Fisher would beat Gerald Washington, mate. Don't. I don't know why you're giggling. He would beat
I'm
Gerald
not
Washington.
Laughing.
He would beat Gerald Washington.
I'm just saying.
Charles Parsons.
I know. I'm just saying. Johnny's raw, no amateur experience. To go in with someone like of Gerald Washington's level at this level.
Johnny sparred Tyson Fury, Joe Joyce. I've seen him deal with. Listen, one thing. It's off the subject. You've not seen the best of Johnny Fisher yet, by a mile.
No, I love Johnny to bits. I just think
you've not seen the best. No, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. You've not seen the best of him yet. This is just what I would do. And by the way, I'm speaking on impulse. So all these people that again are moaning, I'm just telling you, get fucked before you start. What's he talking about? I'm just saying this because I want the card to be saved. Because I feel for all the people on the undercards that are not getting as much money as the top earners on there, from top to bottom. Boxing's a very difficult sport, and you don't get reimbursed for your expenses. So that's why I'm saying this, you wankers.
Just lastly, we know that sort of, as you say, Saudi isn't signed. You are right in that aspect. There's no poster for anything. Do you think any possibility is, we've seen show reschedules before and then they maybe go for another couple of weeks and bring in like a top 10, top 15 guy?
No. It's too hard to get dates, mate. Like dates and booking venues. It's a nightmare. So no, mate, I would go with what's available. It's fair, isn't it? Say if you, for example, it won't happen, but say if they choose Hrgovic. Hrgovic is, I know he's been preparing for a southpaw, but Hrgovic ain't going to turn down Anthony Joshua. Okay. I know this for a fact. If Hrgovic gets the call now to say, do you want to fight Anthony Joshua, he'd be like, yes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just but then it's shit on Dempsey McKean if that happens. I know that he's been training and stuff.
Bring other people up.
This is what I mean. So then you'd have to bring in an opponent for hopefully for Dempsey, because it's not fair on him for miss out on a fight. But I'm saying the card is savable. The card is savable.
Right, Sam, I'm sure we will catch up again in the next couple of days. If everything still goes ahead, are you going to be around fight week at all?
Yeah, I'm coming on Wednesday because there's something going on Wednesday. So yeah, myself and Jack.
On Wednesday.
Myself and Jack will be there. Oh, mate, Johnny Fisher again for a third time. Myself and Jack will be there Wednesday, mate.
Actually,
so I will see you there, Parsons.
We may as well pick up on that. Linares fight announced. Happy? Have you got time? Yeah. I know you've got to go to the game.
Mate, no, mate. Listen, and again, all these people, right? Because there's been a lot. If you look at online, right, you look at some the usual suspects saying this and that, but ultimately, right? Yes, Linares has lost a couple of times on the spin. He's still Jorge Linares, right? Jack Catterall, his career has been plagued with inactivity. Yeah, no momentum, right? Plagued. We wanted the Prograis fight. There was no secret there. You saw me coming into many times trying to negotiate, trying to get that fight. It didn't happen. He's fighting Devin Haney. It is what it is. You take it on the chin. We want the Josh Taylor fight was there, ready to be made. That fight couldn't be made on the date that I think DAZN wanted. So we want, after this fight, God willing, because Jack has to get through this fight, because any slip-ups, there's no big fights. But after this fight, there's big fights. Jack wanted the big fights now, but what's he going to do? Turn down Linares? No, of course he's not. He's going to gather momentum, and there's no slip-ups. It's a must-win fight for both, for two very different reasons. Linares needs to win to keep his career alive, and Jack needs to win because he's got huge ambitions to become world champion. And you're not going to do that unless you win your next fight. So anyone that's got a problem with this fight, they can suck on my Derbyshire plums. Thank you very much.
Do you think Josh Taylor is the next fight?
But mate, who knows? Who knows? We want the big fight. So if the fans listen to me, Parsons, I've always said this, and I did this when I was involved
but
with
are
Joe.
you not, like, now on Eddie Frank and just saying?
Yeah. Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me tell you what I'm saying. I'm telling you, Parsons. If the fans want to see that fight, we want that fight. How about that? We want the fights that the fans want to see. But in the meantime, what we're going to do? Sit on the shelf? No, mate. We're going to take what's there, and it's a big fight, and people will be interested in it. People can say what they want. All the ball poppers on Twitter, they can get fucked, and they'll all be watching the fight.
Sam, this is the best interview you've ever given me. I'm thankful for you.
No, it's not. It's not because mate, I'm gassed. It's Derby County against Wigan today. Charles Parsons, mate. It's
By
Derby
the way,
County.
how good was Southampton last night? We are storming.
Southampton were on smoke, but mate, welcome to the Championship, mate. They should have won 10-1. They ended up scraping a 2-1. But this is the Championship. But if they can keep,
that hurt my heart. I wish I never bought it up.
Mate, if they can keep, because Ward-Prowse, he's gone.
Nah.
But if they can keep, God, even
Nathan
60% of that squad.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
They'll do fine. But I like the manager. I like his energy. Good guy. So yeah, I like Southampton, mate. It's a very beautiful place, mate. I've spent a lot of time down there. So yeah, I like the Saints. Good luck to them. I hope they win the league. And Parsons, I'm going to love you and leave you, mate. I'm probably going to get loads of abuse on this video. But if they have, like I say, it is what it is. We can't please everyone. Toodaloo.
Sam Jones, thank you very much.